How's it going, everyone? I want to give you guys a quick update on a PlayStation 5 system software update. Nothing major here, but still a new software update is a new software update. Might want to get a jump on that if you haven't launched that yet. And God of War Ragnarok trailer is rumored to be a part of a big PlayStation event next month. We'll talk that in just a little bit. First of all, there is a brand new PlayStation 5 system software update. This update just increases system software performance, so this is just a typical update that they roll out every now and again, but overall, it has shown that it does actually improve system performance. I know some people think it's just a meme and they just put that there and it doesn't actually do anything. No, it actually does usually do anything. It helps out with things like crashes, load times, although the load times already are pretty ridiculous. But just overall quality of life, that's usually what this helps out with, like transitioning between application to application, things of that nature. So get on and go ahead and download this system software update, available right now. I believe it dropped earlier today. Also, God of War Ragnarok, definitely in the news cycle a little bit ever since its delay. People are talking about it. I know there's a lot of people that are disappointed. I think the majority of you guys watching our channel, like I had been saying it over and over again pretty much since the game was announced, that I highly doubt that it was going to be a 2021 game. Lo and behold, it's not a 2021 game, and I would probably assume that 80% of our audience knew that, but nevertheless, God of War has still yet to get an official trailer in terms of actual gameplay. Like, we saw a teaser trailer, but that told us barely anything. That's really why I was super skeptical about that game being a 21 release, and just the idea of God of War and Horizon releasing on the same year, and then throwing like Ratchet and Clank, which already came out. Like, yo, there's years we get a lot of great games. That was like a little bit too much and pushing it a little bit too much. And just because I know how Sony are, they're fiends with delays. So yeah, it wasn't too surprising to me, and I wasn't too bummed out about it. But we might be getting a trailer very soon. This information comes from Redditor Quim6, who has accurately leaked details and dates of recent PlayStation events. According to them, the first real God of War Ragnarok trailer will be revealed in August during a big PlayStation event that'll largely focus on first-party content. On top of that is where we are supposed to see more of Horizon Forbidden West, which makes a lot of sense. On top of that, it was also noted that more Horizon Forbidden West information would be due out this summer, which makes a lot of sense, given that that should be the big 2021 fall release for Sony, and at this stage of the game, like, all signs point to a 2021 release, but now I'm starting to get a little bit skeptical on that, which that would be very, very disappointing if Horizon and God of War ended up being originally scheduled for 2021 and then get delayed into 2022. I mean, that's just super lame, and I'd even be disappointed by that, and I am super, super cynical these days with delays. But that's just pushing it too much a little bit even for me. The next God of War is due out in 2022, and I imagine it would be a late 2022 game. Would love if it was early in the year, but something in my gut tells me it's going to be a late 2022 game, which is a little bit unfortunate because a game going from originally scheduled 1 year into the fall of the next year, like, that's a lengthy delay, but hopefully they make the most out of it. I mean, God of War 2018 I thought was an incredible game, so you know, you want them to do justice to this game, and I'm sure it's going to be really good. Kind of bummed out that it is a cross-gen title from a selfish standpoint, just because after you play a game like Ratchet and Clank and see what's possible on the PS5 now, to go back to cross-gen, and I'm sorry, it's going to limit what they can do. I know all the developers are going to say, oh, we're not restricted, we can do everything we want to. Like, let's be honest here. One of two things are going to happen. Either the PlayStation 4 version, especially on the base console, is going to run like absolute garbage, which nobody wants that, or the PlayStation 5 version is going to be reduced quite a bit as far as what it can do, or both is just going to happen, and we're going to have to meet somewhere in the middle where the PlayStation 4 version doesn't run that well, but maybe it's borderline playable, and the PlayStation 5 version, okay, it's 60 frames per second, that's cool, but we're not getting all the bells and whistles that we really want. Nevertheless, I still want to see more of God of War. This is a game that exceeds far beyond just, technical prowess, and to me, I've made it abundantly clear 60 frames per second is what I really want out of games going forward. Like, if any game runs at 30 FPS, that's just no mas to me. And hey, with the very least, with these cross-gen games, you're pretty much assured that the next generation version is going to be 60 FPS. But that's going to wrap up this one. Again, new PlayStation 5 system software update dropping now. It is available now, so you can go download that. And God of War Ragnarok, hopefully we get a trailer for that coming next month at a big PlayStation event, and hopefully we really see that first-party portfolio round out, because right now what I'm looking at, man, Microsoft has a healthy slate of games coming up with a lot of their exclusivity deals that they've got. Halo's coming this year, Forza Horizon's coming this year, and right now we still don't know if Horizon is for sure this year, and you know, just one game in the fall would be kind of a bummer, but we'll see how things turn out. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.